Hello students, hope you all are fine. So far you have learned how to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables by graphical substitution and elimination method. Here today we are going to introduce one more method, that is cross multiplication method. In 11th and 12th science you will also study this type of method, but in that we will have more variables. So let us now learn cross multiplication method. Here I have considered two equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. See, here I have taken the standard form of the linear equations in two variables. So second equation, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Now in cross multiplication method the main step is this one. You have to write x upon, here we will not write coefficient of x. Here we can see that a1 and a2 are coefficient of x, so that we will not write. Okay, so x upon, in square bracket, not square bracket, but in this type of bracket we will write b1 c1 b2 c2. Similarly y upon, now see, here we will not write coefficient of y. Okay, so c1 c2. Now you can also remember that here we are stopping at c1 and c2, and y upon we are starting with c1 and c2, and here a1 a2 is equals to, now 1 upon a1 a2 b1 b2. Here you can observe that we have not taken constant term c1 and c2. Why? Because we are considering here one constant, that is 1. Okay, now you might have question that how to solve b1 c1 b2 c2, that I have written in x in the denominator of x and y. Okay, so I'll tell you. Now here b1 c2 is a principal diagonal element. So what we will do, b1 multiplied by c2 minus b2 multiplied by c1, b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equals to y upon, now again the same thing, c1 multiplied by a2, so c1 a2 minus c2 a1, okay, minus c2 a1 is equals to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So here you can see that x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equals to y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 is equals to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now compare first term with last term, because it doesn't contain any variable. So x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equals to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 is equals to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Okay, so now comparing x upon this b1 c2 minus b2 c1 with constant term, we can find out value of x. Similarly, y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 is equals to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1 will give you the value of y. Okay, so we can write here x equals to b1 c2 minus b2 c1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Similarly, y is equals to c1 a2, here y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1, so this will go in numerator. Okay, so c1 a2 minus c2 a1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So this will be our solution. Now here it is not necessary that you remember this formula. The necessary part of this method is how to write this step. Okay, that is x upon, forget about the coefficient of x, you write here coefficient of y and constant term, then you start with constant term and coefficient of x. Now here we are ending with coefficient of x, so for constant term we'll start with coefficient of x and then coefficient of y. This is the main important part, and how to solve this. Now let us solve the sum so that you can have the idea how to use it. Exercise 3.5. Which of the following pairs of linear equations has unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solution? In case there is a unique solution, find it by using cross multiplication method. Okay, now recall that when a1 upon b1, let us see here, in graphical method we discuss this ratio. Okay, we prepared one table, and through that table we can come to know that whether the pair of linear equation has unique solution, infinitely many solution, or no solution. So when a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2, we get a unique solution. When a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2, then there are infinitely many solutions. So when all the ratios are equal, we can say that there are infinitely many solutions. In graphical method or through graph, we can say that both the lines are coincident. Now when a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 but is not equals to c1 upon c2, then lines will be parallel, so there is no solution. Okay, so in this exercise we have 4 sums. Okay, the first one is x minus 3y minus 3 equals to 0, 3x minus 9y minus 2 equals to 0. So in first equation the coefficient of x is a1, coefficient of y is b1, constant term c1. In second equation coefficient of x is a2, coefficient of y is b2, and constant term c2. Okay, so if we find the ratio, we will get 1 upon 3, here minus 3 upon minus 9. So if we cancel the common factor, we will get 1 upon 3, and the last will be minus 3 upon minus 2. Okay, so that will be 3 upon 2. So here you can see that 1 upon 3 is equals to minus 3 upon minus 9, but is not equals to minus 3 upon minus 2. So there is no solution. Now let us see this second sum. Now in second sum we have the pair of linear equation 2x plus y minus 5 equals to 0. Actually I have converted this into standard form. I have taken constant term in left hand side. So 2x plus y minus 5 equals to 0, 3x plus 2y minus 8 equals to 0. So let us find out the ratio. So 2 upon 3, here 1 upon 2, so they are not equal. Similarly minus 5 upon minus 8. So basically a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. Therefore we get a unique solution. So now let us use the cross multiplication method here. Okay, so what we will do, x upon coefficient of y and constant term. So 1, 2, here minus 5, minus 8. Remember, do not forget to convert these equations into a standard form. You have to take constant term in left hand side. So here y upon, we will not consider coefficient of y, and of course we will start by taking minus 5 and minus 8 first. Then coefficient of x, which is 2 and 3. Here is equals to 1 upon, now here we are ending with 2 and 3. So we will start here by 2 and 3. Coefficient of y 1 and 2. Now as I told you, when describing the method, what we will do, 1 multiplied by minus 8. So that will be minus 8 minus the sign we have in the formula itself. Multiplication of minus 5 and 2, which is minus 10, is equals to y upon minus 5 into 3, minus 15. Then this is the formula, minus 2 into minus 8 is minus 16, is equals to 1 upon 2 into 2, 4 minus 3. So we will have here x upon 2 is equals to y upon 1 is equals to 1 upon 1. Now we will compare the ratio x upon 2 with constant and y upon 1 with constant. So we will have x upon 2 equals to 1, y upon 1 is equals to 1. Therefore x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. Now let us see the next sum. Question number 2. For which value Question number 2. For which value of a and b does the following pair of linear equations have an infinite number of solutions? Here we have two equations. So first of all you convert this into standard form. Now see, we know that for infinitely many solutions, we know that a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2 should be satisfied. So here we are considering this pair of linear equations has infinitely many solutions. So we are taking the ratios of x, coefficient of x, coefficient of y and constant term. So we will have 2 upon a minus b equals to 3 upon a plus b is equals to minus 7 upon upon minus 3a plus b minus 2. So that minus and minus will be plus. Okay, now to find out value of a and b, we are comparing first two and last two. Okay, so we will have 2 upon a minus b is equals to 3 upon a plus b first two and last two. 3 upon a plus b equals to 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. Now cross multiplication will give you 2a plus 2b equals to 3a minus 3b. Now taking a together and 2b together. Okay, so we will have 3a minus 2a, so that will be a, and 3b plus 2b will be 5b. Now in second equation, here cross multiplication will give you 9a plus 3b minus 6 is equals to 7 multiplied by a plus b is 7a plus 7b. Now 9a minus 7a, this 7a will come this side, so we will have 2a. Now 3b minus 7b will give you minus 4b equals to 6. Now we can take 2 common from 2a minus 4b equals to 6. So we will have a minus 2b equals to 3. But we know that a is equals to 5b. So let us use that value here. So instead of a, we are placing here 5b. So instead of a, let us write down 5b. 5b minus 2b equals to 3, and therefore b equals to 1. And using the value of b, we will have here a equals to 5b. Therefore 5 into 1, 5. So a is equals to 5. Thank you. Now see, all these sums you can try. If you have any problem, then please contact me. Thank you.